Hi, Mr. Jansen. My name is Maria. I'm here to see the apartment.
Nice to meet you. Follow me.
Joan, did you notice the leak in the roof and the musky smell?
Yeah, I did. Let's see what he says when we bring it up.
Mr. Jansen, thank you for showing us around. I just noticed there's a bit of a leak in the roof, and there's also a musky smell. Will it be fixed?
It's not in our budget to fix, and it's nothing you should be worried about.
Mr. Jansen, I just noticed that the fridge isn't working. When do you think it will be repaired?
Oh, that? It's nothing major. Our maintenance team will handle it later. Don't worry.
I appreciate that, Mr. Jansen, but having a functional fridge is important. Can you provide a specific timeline for the repair or replacement?
It's in the works. We'll take care of it. It's not a big deal.
How much is the security deposit?
The security deposit is 75% of 1 month's rent. I only accept cash, and I need two references.
The security deposit is 75%? I thought it was only 50.
Is that too much for the deposit?
No, it doesn't sound right. I remember the government's regulation for deposits is 50% of the first month's rent, and landlords usually accept checks or monthly bank transfers.
Mr. Johnson, I was wondering, why is the deposit so high?
As I mentioned earlier, it's standard practice in Vancouver. We're giving you a discount by only asking for 75% of 1 month's rent.
Mr. Johnson, I thought the government's regulation is 50% for standard deposit of the first month's rent. Also, I'm new to Canada from Syria, so I don't have a list of Canadian references, but I have a steady job and I can provide a reference from my employer.
A steady job isn't enough. We need references we can trust, with people who understand our culture.
Hi, I'm sorry, what's the issue here?
We just want to make sure she fits in here. The last thing I need is a tenant that doesn't seem to understand the rules around renting here in BC.
That doesn't sound right to me. She's a good person and a reliable worker. That's what should matter. Don't worry, Maria. Let's find a landlord who appreciates good tenants regardless of where they come from. We'll continue to explore and find a place that has good values.
Thank you, Joan. I didn't expect to face such challenges.
You know, discrimination is against the law. You can't deny somebody a place to live based on their nationality. It's not just morally wrong, it's a violation of our rights. We have the right to protect ourselves from this kind of treatment. Maria, let's go somewhere where our rights will be respected and where we won't face any discrimination.
I'm not discriminating. I just want tenants who understand local culture and can follow the rules.
But you're asking for Canadian references. Isn't that a bit much? Maria has a job and is willing to provide a work reference. That should be enough.
Well, I've had issues with other tenants in the past who didn't adapt to our way of living.
I understand you want responsible tenants, but these conditions seem overly strict. Maria deserves a fair chance.
Look, I'll think about it, but you need to understand I have to protect the interests of my property.
I just want a place to call home, Mr. Johnson. I promise I'll be a good tenant.
I'll consider it, but I can't make any promises.
We're not asking for special treatment, just fair treatment. Think about the kind of community you want to build here.